Hi everybody, welcome. Today we're making a quick and easy baby okra buttermilk curry, South Indian style. And we're using what you can see here, baby tender okra or lady's finger. I probably have about 10 or 15 in here that we'll cut shortly. For our curry we're using thick sour homemade yogurt, about a cup and a quarter, a cup and a half. The link is in the description. You can learn how to make good, delicious, creamy homemade yogurt right from milk. Now to season our curry, I'm using half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, an eighth of a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, cumin or jeera, about a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, some finely chopped cilantro or coriander leaves, and I have here some asafoetida, which is a flavoring agent. It's a powder, light brown powder, and you don't need a whole lot to flavor a curry. An inch of ginger that we'll be dicing really small. And right here I have 2 dried red chilies, and they are fairly spicy. You can omit or increase depending on how spicy you like your curry. So let's get started by working on our okra. I have my cutting board here. So all that I'm going to do, since it's baby okra, all that I'm going to do is just cut off the tops. To fry our okra, so we're going to pan fry it first lightly. So I have a small pan with some oil heating on the stove. I'm going to add the okra in there, along with a pinch of salt, and get this cooking while we start working on our curry. So while our okra is frying, we're gonna start preparing the curry by heating a small pot with some oil in it. Now there was one ingredient that I missed, which is curry leaves, and we're gonna add that to the curry, but we're gonna start first with mustard seeds. Wait for them to pop. Now there are different versions of a buttermilk curry, and the word buttermilk is very different in India when compared to what it's called in the Western world. It's essentially thinned down yogurt or curd, and that's what's referred to as buttermilk. That's what we're using today for our curry. So while that pops, I'm adding the fenugreek seeds, the jeera or cumin seeds, and the curry leaves. Let that fry. I've turned my heat down really low. The dried red chili, we're breaking it up, removing the stalk, throwing that in. Now we're going to add the ginger. You want to give it a few seconds for the ginger to fry and partially cook. I'm going to add all of the curry leaves in there. And as that cooks, we add the coriander and the turmeric powders. I'm going to turn the stove off. I don't want my powders to burn. And to this, we're going to add the yogurt. So I've given it a nice whisk with a fork. Now you can thin this down to the consistency that you like. So I'm just going to add it as it is, along with a little more water. Salt, of course, and some of the asafoetida powder. Now give this a good mix. cilantro as a garnishing on top. I'm tasting for salt. You could probably thin this a little more. Adding a little more water, and by then my okra is fried and crispy. I'm going to add that. So we've turned the heat out. You do not want to boil this or simmer this. It will curdle the yogurt and separate solids from the whey. So we now have our South Indian style buttermilk curry ready to serve in a minute. Have a bowl ready to serve our quick, easy and delicious buttermilk curry. South Indian style with baby okra. Try it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.